I love God. I love God.
And that's going to get action up in the bullpen from Jacob Webb, I would imagine. So he said, he works the count to 3-2. It's not a bad pitch at all. It's just
I love God.
let it travel. Kind of play off the line a little bit on the percentage baseball, and he finds a hole.
Okay, give me a second. I haven't brought the description.
First pitch swing, monstrously high fly ball, not deep.
I love God.
Charges in. Hooker will tag from first down. It's not going to be in time. It's a sacrifice.
I love God.
To third as Hooker slides and defeated Brooksman. It's 5-2. Yeah.
I love God.
Had no idea that he would attempt to make a throw.
I love God.
Actually, pretty strong.
I love God. I love God.
Close to cutoff. And then here's the collision because Adley has to jump for it and then softly lands for Kurt Bennett. Taps him on the shoulder. Just trying to score the second run, which he does. So 5-2. 2 down. Dillon rips for his fastball. It's a hard throw.
I love God.
It's a little high. And now takes up 2 strikes on Geloff on full batter. Grayson can get
I love God.
pitch getting away. And he's been up twice. Struck out the first time and then singled the last time. There is Jacob Webb.
I love God. Stop! I'm not even doing that. Stop! I don't need a freaking abbreviation. Leave the word how it is. Stop! It's not how you even type it.
The final pitch, Rodriguez leaves with a blaze of glory.
I love God.
Gives up a couple, but gets a strikeout to maintain the 5-2 lead.
Gave out 4 hits. Like Grayson Rodriguez. I love God. I love God. I love God. Got it. Got it. Okay, so we're gonna start off the UDFAs. We're gonna start off by Casey Tominaga. So if you don't know, Casey Tominaga, he is basically Spanish. He's known as the Spanish. No, not the Spanish version. He is known as the Japanese Steph Curry, because he shoots threes so good, and he is known for his famous pose wherever he holds his wherever he does whatever he does like I don't know how to describe it. Like put 2 hands on your head and act shocked to the 3-pointers. I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Lance Jones went to Indiana. He is going to another. I guess he wants to stay in the state of Indiana for sports. He was a pretty boy winner. Keisei Tominaga was a Nebraska Cornhusker. He had a great night against Texas A&M before he lost. So because Texas A&M was just too powerful. They even sent Houston to OT before they lost. And then Reese Beekman, the Golden State, he had a great game against Sacramento today, and also his second team beat the Lakers. I think I don't know what I was really speaking of. Nefali Dante is the Houston. Toulouse Smith the third to Detroit. Xavier Johnson. Now you might think, oh, he's from Southern Illinois. He can't be that good, right? He was. Well, he's better than you think. He's one of the first in points, and you've just got to let him cook for a bit. Xavier Johnson is going to be good in the future. Just give him about 5 years, and he'll be good for Dallas. DJ Burns Jr. to Cleveland, that is huge. He's built like a football player, but he's a great person in the post. And heck, he might shoot some three-pointers for you, so might watch out. Darius Brown, the second, goes to Cleveland. Mo Wood is in Atlanta. The only pick by Atlanta. Malik Hall's in Charlotte. KJ Jones to Brooklyn. Tristan Udaruna to Boston. Gabe McLaughlin to Denver. He was a great Grand Canyon antelope. I love God. PJ Hall is in I think PJ Hall was in Phoenix. He was in Cleveland. Yeah, PJ Hall's going to Cleveland. I think Cleveland might be the winners of UDFA. We also have to see. Ryan Dennis is in the Clippers. Sean East the second to the Lakers. I love that. DJ Jeffries to Memphis. Again, let him cook. He might be good in a few years. Shaz Johnson to Miami. Bryson Warren to Miami. Philip Alston to Milwaukee. Tyler Wall to Minnesota. He was cooking last year for. Now he's in Milwaukee. Give him time. No, he's in Minnesota. Well, Milwaukee got Philip Alston. I love that. Jeremiah Koznar to the Pelicans. Clarence Daniels the second to OKC along with Trey Mitchell as well. Talon Cooper to Orlando. I love that. Justin Edwards to Philadelphia. Jalen Bridges to Phoenix. And Boo Boie to Phoenix. He's famous for the Northwestern Wildcats. Main part of the run that they had. Tyson Walker to Phoenix. Spencer Jones to Portland. Boogie Ellis to Sacramento. Kanan Blackshear to Sacramento. Darren Green Jr. to San Antonio. Braden Carlson to Toronto. Josh Pierre-Louis to Utah. And Armando Barcott to Utah. Armando Barcott, nobody's ever heard of him before, usually, but trust me, you're going to hear his name a lot. Armando Barcott in the NBA for North Carolina. Now he's in Utah. You're going to hear his name a lot. Josh Pierre-Louis from UCSB was a great teammate with the center that they had, so yeah. Now, Keisei Tominaga, the effect on Indiana, Indiana's going to get a lot more threes, and they're going to be even higher in scoring, so they may average about 131 points per game. Don't be surprised if they average like they might average, they almost average, they average 95 through 135 points per game. There's other teams who can do that too. The Lakers can get to like 132 and Denver to 130, I think. But if they get Russell Westbrook, then that's the case. Now, Lance Jones effect on Indiana. Indiana has a better chance of getting half-court buzzer beaters. Really, Lance Jones was not a major three-point shooter too. So he's one of if the team needs some help, then that's what's gonna happen. He may be another spark for Indiana, like T.J. McConnell, who's in Indiana right now, or in case they Tominaga. I love God. Reese Beekman to Golden State. He's been a huge spark. He's hit 3 after 3, and I think he's super underrated. He was a great teammate for Lance Dunn, Ryan Dunn, for Golden State. So, yeah, they were great teammates in Virginia. So, yeah. Now, Xavier Johnson, a spark for Dallas. There will be a lot more points and a lot more threes for Dallas, which may bring a lot of different outcomes to games. That they might have more wins and they might be a better seed next year. They haven't really lost anybody, and they added Klay Thompson. So, I love that.
Version of ESPN2 into the 94th All-Star Game presented by MasterCard Tuesday night, 7 o'clock on Fox. Rumor has it, we're going to hear more home run derby participants announced today, but Gunnar Henderson is one of 2 confirmed, along with Alec Bohm of the Phillies. We saw Bohm have a tremendous series. Did everything the Orioles threw up there. You know, the Orioles did win 2 of the 3 games.
God. I love God. All right, now not Mo Wood, but DJ Burns Jr., a huge spark for Cleveland. Here's the thing, they're going to have a lot more dunks. I mean, I think you can get a lot more dunks if Jarrett Allen, but also if DJ Burns Jr. Not a lot of threes, but DJ Burns Jr., do you need a center? Do you need someone that can get a lot of dunks for you? You need DJ Burns Jr. If so. I don't know why he wasn't in the draft, but this is UDFA, okay? This is how everything is. PJ Hall sparks on Cleveland. There's going to be a lot more three-point shootings, and he can be a huge spark for free throws and twos. So he can be basically good at anything. The thing is, PJ Hall has a huge fouling problem, which is the reason why he was not in the draft. But PJ Hall, he just keeps on fouling. So if he fouls a lot, then he isn't going to be that successful. But I think he can average at his peak probably about 12 points per game. He's another good spark that Cleveland can have, along with if Isaiah Okoro signs, that would be great because Isaiah Okoro and PJ Hall would be great teammates together. So yeah, I love that. Now another good spark is Taylor Ball to Minnesota. I love that. Now you'd get a lot more twos and a lot more points, but also maybe a few more 3-pointers for Minnesota. So he'd work well with, I say, like, people on the bench. But he'd probably average about 6 points per game. I love God. Now, Jalen Bridges to Phoenix. What spark can he bring? A whole lot of 3-point shooting. I love God. Jalen Bridges is known for his 3-point shooting. He'll cause a team to make timeouts. He'll make a timeout for you. He'll make your team have a timeout. He'll force your team to. He's just a little too good. He's too good. Because thing is, he just shoots a whole lot of threes. So how are you gonna stop him? And Boo Boie, he's been trying to shoot from 3 way more often, and I think that's been helping. He's been averaging more points. He's also very great at making free throws and great for at-stake situations. So I think Boo Boie was a perfect pick by Phoenix. If someone else had him, that would change the outcome. Boo Boie is a huge, huge spark, and he is just a huge stud. You don't want to come across this man on a 3-point shooting contest. So Armando Barca to Utah. What effects can this bring this team? Well, it could bring him a lot more points. Well, it could bring him only a few more points, and well, I think that they would bring him more post. So the more post you have on your team, that kind of recovers for Omar Yurt Sevens not being here. Uh, he's another great post player. Tyson Walker to Phoenix. Now Tyson Walker, a great pick from Michigan State. Tyson Walker. Here's the thing. He averaged a whole lot of 3-pointers, and he's great at he's not that great at stick situations. That's the thing. And well, he also can shoot a lot of posts. So you can go for his. You can look at it. You can look at his post and tell me he has a lot of. Well, who am I looking at? He has a lot of twos and a bit of threes, so he could probably get you a lot of points that are needed for your team. So yeah. Seen East the second to the Lakers. He almost had a buzzer beater. Or maybe he did. He was a stud for Missouri. I think the Lakers, seriously, they need to use this man on their bench. This man is a stud in the sport. He is great at stick situations. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now Malik Hall to Charlotte. He had a bit of 3-pointers, a bit of two too. He had about like 15 points at Michigan State. You might have like 4 points per game. I mean, Charlotte, great option, but not the best. I mean, it could have went with different people like DJ Jeffries, but I do like PJ Hall as a pick, and he was sensational to watch in Michigan State as a Michigan State fan myself. So, yeah. Boogie Ellis, such a stud. But he might not, he could be a bit of a spark, but it's not enough to light a whole entire fire for your team. When I say fire, I mean runs. He might help your team a bit, but, well, you've got to give him a lot of time. That's the thing. Time is a major thing for him. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's basically all. So, um, I'm going to head out, and we will see you on a different time. See ya, you skibbity sigmas. Go raise up some women today. And I'm Uriah Mills. And like and subscribe! Please. Please like and subscribe. Please, like a true sigma.